Hello, gentlemen, and welcome. Thank you all for coming on a Sunday night. But I'd like to alert you all that I found a very, what I would call, disappointing trend beginning to happen. And it was escalating this weekend. I'll try and keep my shirt on, but it's hot. I know you don't want to see my man boobs, but if you do, you're a sick fucker.
And I'm back.
And you're back. And I invite each and every one of you all to come and join. I'm going to put the link again in the chat because I'd like to hear your mind on the subject that I'm going to talk about tonight.
Fuck.
No, I'm not going to talk you, Chris.
Sorry, I fucking put my finger right in the ashtray.
Yes, don't do that. It hurts. Anyways, if I got everybody's a wrench, could you guys spam the link again? I'm having trouble with it tonight.
So what's going on, brother?
The thing I've been seeing is that there are certain women, and I will not name names, who are causing strife among the brothers.
That's not good.
Nope, it is not good. And I personally block each and every woman from my stream. This is a man's space. We talk about men's issues from a male perspective, and I don't want to have anything to do with women in this space because women always cause trouble. And those of you who have a more laissez-faire attitude have been butting heads with each other. I'm not saying that everybody has to be a monk. God forbid that men going their own way means that I get to choose which way you go. No, that doesn't mean that at all. But I want everyone to be aware that this shit is happening. Mm-hmm. It is happening, and it is not good for us. And everybody needs to think back. Have I gotten in a fight with somebody because of some woman? Gentlemen, cut that shit out. That is not good. We have to stick together. The feminazis do. They are a united front. How do you think they got all them goddamn laws passed that are fucking us over? Boys, just because you're a little thirsty don't mean that you're going to get none. I don't care how nice you talk to them online. The chances of you hooking up and getting some actual validation, skin to skin, damn near zero. Cut this shit out. Now, I'll open up the floor for my brothers to come in and talk. Chris, what do you think about this?
I don't really catch a lot of strife in the chat because it's hard to watch sometimes. I'm generally either on or I'm on panels, but I try to keep up now as much as I can.
I've been lurking this weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't do a whole lot of lurking either. I mean, I try to, participate as much as I can everywhere. But I'm generally with an earbud in and my hands are somewhere else. So I'm usually not actually watching the chat. I'm just listening. But I have heard stories, And we
don't need to point any fingers or embarrass him.
No, but I have heard stories. I mean, it's just all hearsay for me. I don't, it generally takes me like fucking weeks to get caught up with anything.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there. Right. But, yeah, I have heard stories that it's caused some strife. But, like you stated, it is a men's space only. No, I guess not only, but first. I don't know. How would you describe it? I mean, in this.
Well, I'm talking about my channel.
Yeah. You run it the way you want.
Yeah, I'm not telling anybody else how to run their channels, but I've had zero problems from people getting on fights on my channel.
Yeah, that does seem to flare up on some.
Women love drama. They love drama.
That's true. They feed on it. Right?
Yeah. And I want tranquility.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and drop the link again, since nobody in chat is dropping the link for me.
Here,
because I want as many people to chime in on this as possible.
I'll see if I can copy it and drop it. You know, you could just pin it, right?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that though.
Oh, there, let me try. Oh, maybe I can't. I could block you or report you.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Let's see, banner. There
No,
we
I
go.
can't pin it.
I can do it as a banner. I don't know how to pin it either. And we got Mouth Agape Abe, the best beard in MGTOW, gracing us with his presence tonight.
I've been on vacation for a week and a half, so I haven't been able to catch much of anything for anybody. I try to poke in here or there.
Is that why your face is red?
Yeah, I rode my motorcycle. Oh, I've got about 1,500 miles on this week, 1,600 miles, and then I'm going to have to ride it another 1,000 here come Thursday and Friday.
Let's see your teeth.
Oh, I got a full face helmet. There's no bugs.
Oh. That's how you can always tell a happy motorcyclist. Count the bugs in their teeth.
Yeah.
I have to wear a full helmet as well, so there's no bugs in my teeth. But generally, when I crash, it doesn't help much. So,
well, you have to wear a helmet on your femur and your hip.
Yeah, my hips take the beating. It's funny they didn't come up with some kind of like inflatable airbag for your hip bones for when you crash.
They've got that.
They've got a full airbag on a motorcycle. I think Honda, the Goldwing has it, and I don't know if a BMW had it or not, but yeah, you can look up videos of full airbags on motorcycles. It is crazy.
Well, I was thinking like more like body protection, because generally when I crash, I separate.
They have suits. They've got suits that as soon as you hit the ground, it inflates.
Oh my God!
Yeah, they've got both suits, and some motorcycles actually have bags on them too.
That sounds
they've got jackets that will inflate. They have accelerometers in them, and when they change it, when they sense a sudden change in speed, whether increased or decreased, and they know you're crashing, the bag will inflate, and basically it puts a cocoon. Your jacket becomes a cocoon around you to help keep you from getting busted up. Yeah. And I think they have the suits too for the pants. Well, they're not cheap though.
Oh Jesus! I was going to ask, what's the price? Because I imagine this isn't cheap.
Well, anyways, let's get back on topic. I've been lurking around this weekend, and I've seen quite a few flame wars going on in chat, and it's over the women and disagreements of one type or another. And I'm not going to get into any specifics because I don't want to point any fingers at anybody. I'm just saying we need to present a unified front, brothers. For you other content creators out there, you guys can run, you guys do run your channels however you feel like. But like we got Sir Yeetus in here right now, and I've never seen him validate any of the females that pop up in his chat, even though he gets some from time to time. He doesn't really.
He's on his stream right now, and he is doing anything but validating her beliefs. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, actually, he's right in here. Oh, he's still in his live stream. Well, Yeet, I am sorry for stepping on your toes. I didn't know you were streaming.
Now, he's got this one woman in there named Elena, and they're trying to educate her on, different aspects of MGTOW and Red Pill.
That'll never work.
No, I mean they still think we're all women hating fucking rapists. You aren't going to
Rapist.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Rapist.
I'm not.
Oh, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
I
do
thought I
you.
just automatically was because of what I was.
Is that what you are?
I think it's your if you're doing your stream, Brandon, you do what you want. If you don't want females in there, you're right.
Yeah, I don't. And I don't have any drama in here either. And Hemi's got a good point. Hemi's got a good point. He says, don't engage with some of the drama-seeking men.
There's another
there's
one.
a few of them around too.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen our share of those, right? And they're generally just as loud as any feminist out there, and they generally come with the exact same talking points. So,
Yeah.
Chris, are you pointing fingers directly at somebody that we all know?
Well, we've all heard of the Linwood guy. We've all know the oh Jesus, I've actually got his name forgot. That's how unimportant he is. He goes under General Electrics or something now.
Oh, yeah. General Kinetics, yeah.
Or whatever.
Panty sniffer.
Yes, panty sniffer.
I just call him Herman's friend.
I'm sure you guys have all heard the name Corey Steele, right?
Yeah.
The one everybody's blocked him because he's like a bona fide child diddler, and he believes that he's in the right for this.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, no, and like he still lurks around people's channels, just like the other guy, Oki. Yes, Oki. Sorry, blonde moments, guys. I'm getting old, okay? So my brain isn't remembering things as much. There's those people that pop in from time to time, and they might be on their fucking like aliases or other accounts, but either way, they come in, try to start some shit, and then just let it snowball, right?
Well, and Brandon, I'm going to make a slight correction to a statement you said earlier. You don't cause any drama on your stream. That's true, but you got into a fight on Mitchell's stream.
And I just sat back. You know what? I wasn't getting involved. I know everybody was asking me to get involved. I was like, you know what? No fucking way. You started it. You're going to finish it.
And you guys are all right.
We buried the hatchet.
And there you go.
And now we get along. We've only had that one little instance.
And you know what? A difference of opinion on things is fine. I am fine with you guys having a fucking difference of opinion. However, if it gets destroyed in the chat, or if it gets destroyed by some of the panel, so be it. Don't throw a fucking hissy fit and take your ball and go home. You know what I mean? Like, either work it out or don't fucking bother mentioning it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody else? SCE?
Yeah. I got into a little bit of a discussion with Gray here, like last week, and we had a little Discord call, and we got things settled behind the scenes.
Who's Gray?
Gray is Yeevis's sidekick.
Oh, sorry.
He's the new Rishi.
Wow. You guys traded out Rishi,
eh? Rishi's got things to do, and Gray filled in. It's just that simple.
Hey, whatever works.
No, but Gray's got his points on this, and I have to agree with him on quite a few of them because, he he's not real fond of the way that boomers have treated him, but I'm trying to explain to him, both Real Talk and I, that everything that's happening to like all of the various generations, and this has been going on for at least 100 years that we know of, from the passage of the 19th Amendment to present day, where each generation has faced its challenges from that particular political ideology. And there's no generation that's been immune from it. It's just as the economic picture is diminishing, the outlook is shrinking, these younger guys are going to get left holding the bag for something that they never had any part of.
No, that's true. I would have to say, though, that with right now, I think even people that are my age, like I'm only 39, and I know a few of you are a bit older, but we have seen so much shit. It's like it's escalating, like there's that spinning wheel where every quarter has like its own section, like famine or, economic strife or war or something like that. But that wheel is just fucking picking up speed because within our lifetimes, we have almost seen it all. You know what I mean? We've seen fucking dictatorships rising. We've seen economic crashes. This will be the second one since I've been alive.
That just means you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, well, we've seen fucking shortages, which they're saying are by the end of September are going to be extremely bad. So we're going to see worldwide famine. Of course, the man-made plague that was over, it was used anyway. We'll call it the plague, but it was an overblown bunch of nonsense.
All of these things are by design.
Yeah, oh yeah, all by design, and we're seeing it. You know what I mean? Like that wheel just keeps spinning faster and faster. We're seeing more conflicts around the world. We had the Gulf War, then we had, that other one in Kuwait, right? I'm trying to go back to the 90s here, guys. That's a long time ago.
The first Gulf War was over. Iraq invading Kuwait.
Right. Okay, there you go. So maybe I've got those ones together.
Yeah, that was the one I fought in.
No,
and then they had a ceasefire when George Jr. Declared war again for the pretend weapons of mass destruction.
And now we're seeing Ukraine and Russia going at it. Both our countries want to get involved with backing the Nazis of Ukraine. It's all happening constantly now. Like now it's just a fucking spinning wheel. And that wheel is spinning out of control.
I'm actually kind of happy that our country is backing up the Ukrainians after the evil fucking Russians invaded.
You're a Ukraine supporter?
I am a fucking Ukraine supporter. I have friends and family there, and you can have your opinion, and I will have mine, and we don't have to fight about it. But
that's right.
There's about 700 Nazis in Ukraine total. You can call, a country of 40 million, you can call them Nazis because of 700 guys. Come on.
No, dude, I have never once said that everyone that was involved with a war was all the bad people. They get listed. They get tagged together.
I want my friends to live. I have several friends who are fighting right now.
Well, best of luck to them all.
Yeah, best of luck to them.
But like SCE said, that's by design. They're not dying for their own cause. They're dying for somebody else's fucking pissy match.
Yeah. Pretty much what I can tell, they're dying because Russia wanted to get fresh water for the Crimea.
That port does come in kind of handy, doesn't it?
That's a yes and no, but that's part of the reason, yes. It's not the whole.
When Russia annexed the Crimea, Ukraine shut their fresh water off.
Wait, Crimea doesn't have its own fresh water supply?
No.
I was
Ukraine
surprised.
Ukraine actually has the largest desert in Europe,
Yes.
and
Really?
that just happens to be right there by the Crimea.
Huh. What's it called?
I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
No clue.
Have you ever been there?
I've been to the Crimea,
No, like
but
to
I took the night train. That's a wonderful thing about Ukraine is they have these night trains. You hop on in Kiev, go to sleep, wake up where you're going to wake up, because Ukraine is the size of Texas. But anyways, let's get back on topic.
Yeah. Hey, I'm learning something new every day, man. So other than Gray, SC, you got anybody else?
Well, we've got Eric Zombaro in here now.
Yeah.
How are you, gentlemen?
What's up,
And
brother?
Ape, I guess you're going to bed. Have a
Me?
good night.
No, God, no.
No, I'm not the gay Ape is going to bed.
Oh, sorry.
Having a beard that big tires a man out.
I guess.
I just ran 5 miles.
Yeah, but you don't have a beard.
No, I can't look around a beard. I'd look homeless.
Easy, how you doing? Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Can't complain. But everything's going good. My daughter came down to visit, and I'm feeling good.
Well, you're sounding a lot better than you did last week.
I don't sound like I have marbles in my mouth anymore. Yeah, that's good.
You know, marbles or 3 cocks, whatever it was.
That's what my daughter Kristen said. Dad, get the cocks out of your mouth. When I was on the phone with her.
Aren't children wonderful?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Eric? You see any of this stuff? I mean, I know you go into the channels and you can watch probably more than some of us, but
the thing I find so funny is the new brown shirts and Nazis are the exact people who saying they're trying to defend us from the brown shirts and the Nazis.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy.
Well, it's
and I saw this thing on Tim Pool, who was like, and I was telling Chris before, all these isms, like, you know, the feminism movement, the girl power movement, you know, this LGBTQ stuff, it can only exist in a society that's thriving and experiencing luxurious times and good times.
yeah.
It can't live in a society that's going through, you know, difficulties. It'll all disappear overnight.
It's first world country problems. You know what
Yes.
I mean? Like they only happen in a first world country. So when you say you're all oppressed, or you know you don't have anything, or you don't get enough, just look around and say the only reason that I can say this and get away with it is because clearly I have enough. Clearly I'm not oppressed, and clearly, you know, I'm living on easy street.
Well, Eric, the topic tonight is the MGTOW brothers fighting each other in some of the women's channels. Have you seen any of that going on?
Well, I mean, I've experienced it firsthand. So yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it definitely.
And my point is, we need to stick together as brothers, and not take sides when these girls go seeking validation and pitting us against each other. You know, we've all swallowed that red pill.
Of course, but you know, a lot of people still have the blue pill programming. You know, like a lot of people were, you know, attacking Good Mother and who claim to be our brothers, and you know, I've gotten attacked a few times for my, you know, past employment. You know, you know, you can either say you're brothers or you're not. You know, you can't have one foot in the realm and 1 foot out. Like, I know what you mean, Brandon. So yeah, I mean that's why I'm not on Discord anymore. So
Yeah, I noticed that you just up and left all Discords, right?
yep.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, man, something must have happened that got him
Later,
all pissed
Bob.
off or something.
Yep. Oh yes.
And we don't need to know any of the specifics on that or point any fingers.
No, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna cause drama, but I got asked to leave, and I'm not there to fight. I'm just there to, you know, I'm, I could take it. You don't want me there, I'm gone. That's just the way it is. But
I've got to drop the link again. Chris booted himself.
yeah, I talked with Chris about this at length. But yeah, no, I got asked to leave. I got asked to leave Discord. So I was like, I'm not going to stay any place where I'm going to, catch, flack. I mean, I'm not there to have, brawls or, fights with anybody about anything. You want me to leave? I'm going to leave.
Well,
but
some racists just kicked me out. So,
but I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to drop names or cause drama, but it's the way it is.
Well, good. And I think we can all take a lesson from that, because life is really short, folks. And for those of us who are on the downward side of life, it's not worth these little fights. It's really not. Because, maybe I'm just a sexist pig. The only thing I see women as being good for is, checking me for ticks and having sex. And ain't none of these YouTube gals going to do that for anybody in here, no matter how much we defend them. And that's our nature as men too. We have to realize that it's our nature to be defenders. And if we include somebody into our little tribe and somebody else attacks them, our first reaction as men is to defend that person. But if we're dealing with a female, we also have to realize that their female nature has manipulated us into choosing sides.
Yep.
And we have to be strong and fight our biology on this type of thing. So,
no, I agree with that.
One of the recent conversations that I had was a conversation which involved racism, sexism, and ageism. And my outlook is the macro of everything that is being pushed towards society, as far as the the division of the races, division of the genders, division of the ages and the generations. This is all due to design from a small handful of people that have the vast majority of the money on the planet. Yep. And how they've been constantly manipulating all generations through the ages to be at each other's throats, and how everything is being collapsed by design, and that as we go further down this rabbit hole, we're being forced to basically fight it out amongst each other, and it's only going to escalate further in the future. So, having some solidarity is more important now than it ever has been in the past.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you said, SC, and I think we've spoken about it before on One Fast X stream, that the division, right, whether it be BLM, Antifa, like they want us divided as much as possible, because it is so easy to convince one group, just like a tribe, to attack another tribe, right?
Absolutely.
Then the people behind the curtains, all they have to do is keep you guys at each other's throat, and now they've taken care of two groups of people. Doesn't matter what the numbers are. It could be 100 to 1 million, right? That's 100 to 1 million people they don't have to actually worry about because they're busy fighting the other people, right? So they can do whatever they want to manipulate us in any way that we'll let them. And I mean, I've stated fucking several times, you know, that the removal of fathers and male role models from children's lives was a part of that conditioning, right? And it just left a wide open door to get children while they're young. I just talked to my 11-year-old son like I was talking to a fucking 19-year-old feminist straight out of fucking high school. Or sorry, college. And he's 11.
That's the cultural subversion. You see, what they do is this is an investment in the future for them. So this way, well, you know, whenever Yuri Bezmenov spoke of cultural subversion, this is exactly what he was talking about. Is that they're playing the long game. All of these you know, transformer kindergarten teachers and stuff like that. You see these crazy books that, you know, the subjects that which they shouldn't in kindergarten. You see, they're trying to normalize debauchery, and kind of goes back to what Hammerhand says. You know, morals, ethics, values, and principles. And so it's more than just a bit disturbing, and we are like the first, last, and only line of defense that it comes to making sure that, you know, stupid ass shit like this does not happen on our watch. We are it, gentlemen. There is no other, and there's nobody coming to our rescue. We are on our own, and we better make the best of this quickly.
I agree. And, you know, that's why, you know, that's another reason that we need to have a united front on all this.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, that's another fucking uphill battle, isn't it? Is keeping the united front united.
That's what little shows like this tonight do. It's just pointing out the obvious.
Don't fall into the same trap you just got out of.
Because one of the reasons that, you know, I haven't self-deleted is because of this community of men and the support that we all give each other. You know, it's like I can't deal with my family this way. I have some friends who are like-minded, but most of my friends that I grew up with are still married to their wives. They've been married to for 30 years now, and I wouldn't even dream of trying to red pill them because they're happy the way they are. You know, I don't like drama in my real life either. You know, just because I've had a divorce doesn't mean these guys are going to have one. Because I'm old enough that there were still some good women left.
Yeah,
who believe in family.
That's one thing that I believe you'll be the last group to see. I don't believe that even myself, when I'm 60, I will meet people that have been married for 30 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and but to keep our community together is very important to me on a personal level.
Oh, understandable.
Is what my point is. You know, I listen to Hammer, I listen to a bunch of people, but you know, he doesn't talk to me like you guys do. You know, and you know, just getting mentioned in chat once an hour, you know, once a broadcast on Hammer Stream because there's so many people there. That's, you know, that's fantastic. You know, I'm glad when when I say something he agrees with and he pulls it up on chat, but he's not the community of men on a local level.
Right.
You know, we can look to the heavy hitters like that for guidance, but most of the time they've got so much else going on that that they don't have time to just talk to us lesser creatures.
No, I understand what you mean, buddy.
Actually,
I
he's
mean,
surprised with Hammerhand. He pays a lot of attention to just about every MGTOW channel that's out there. And that's kind of surprising considering the amount of time that he has. And, I can call him on the phone right now and just say, hey, can we talk about something? And, he might answer, he might not, but I'm saying, he's given me access to his availability to where this way, I can link a stream to him or whatever.
Right. Well, he's got, 50,000 people that want his time. And I understand that.
Oh, yeah. He's got lots of people tugging on his sleeve.
And the amount of shit that he does do is amazing. I'm amazed by the man's, ability to put out quality, and I mean super quality product. His videos are just, they're produced wonderfully. He's really good putting together montages that evoke an emotional response. His message is clear. He stays on it. He's a true professional. And when he says he had a chance to go to the Naval Academy, I believe him, because he might have just been a mechanic and a truck driver, but that fucker's smart. That fucker's really, really smart.
Okay, just so you know, he is working on that second MGTOW movie. So I'm sure that if he posts it on his channel, they'll immediately either A, strip the movie from him, or they will delete his channel. Either or. So I hope
he posted on Odyssey.
Exactly what.
If it goes on YouTube, the channel's dead again.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
he's going to post it on Odyssey. I'm 100% certain of that. As a matter of fact, we've been getting a lot more traction on Odyssey, Rumble, MGTOW TV. Amir does a wonderful job. So, we're looking to branch out to other areas, and we need to, because if they're going to basically silence all of us anyway, it's like we go where we're wanted, we go where we're needed, and it's like, hey, we will always keep a presence here just to guide other people over there, because look, these people are going to over censor everything to where you can't actually say anything without breaking somebody's social credit score. So
oh yeah.
we need to find alternative platforms to tell the truth. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I mean, you literally can't say anything. It's why, if you want, look at Pops and guys like him, right? They literally developed a new fucking dictionary of language just so that they could stay monetized and not receive strikes every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? And I understand that groups want to get monetized. That would be awesome. I mean, I think it's amazing if people I think it was Yeetus or Rishi, one of the guys anyway, they managed to get monetized.
Yeah, Yeetus.
Okay. So Yeetus managed to
but
fly under
he
the
got
radar.
monetized by getting rid of everything referencing MGTOW.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean,
can I address something in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay. Ike is asking, are you talking about making your own alternate platform? Actually, we've got a number of different platforms that we can use, but here in the not too distant future, I don't know if any of you know who Zeitgeist Eater is, but he is a MGTOW content creator, has been for a number of years, but he runs the MGTOW Mirror, and he's also developing the MGTOW Mirror 2.0, which is another platform that we can use to, put our videos on without fear of them being censored or deleted, which is a big thing for us. So as soon as him and Munger get this thing up and running, I will be shilling them like crazy. Right now, they're in the end stages of development, so look for another platform for us upcoming. where we actually can have free speech and we can say exactly what we want to say.
Well, good. We need it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hold back on my channel, but I mean, the fact that I haven't been seriously removed from there yet is beyond me. Maybe it's because I'm not listed to get monetized or ads. And I don't know, maybe the other guys didn't mess with those settings. Like, the only warning that I've gotten from YouTube was they thought I was suicidal, which I thought was funny. So, you know, it is what it is. But
all this is an accusation, and they can say whatever they want. And we're already on so many watch lists that it's not even funny. So,
and it could be part of that too. Like, oh, we're going to say that we think he's suicidal so that, we can put his name somewhere and he'll get on a watch list. And who knows, maybe we can put out his personal information and somebody can have him fucking swatted. You cannot trust these people, and nothing is beyond them. You know what I mean?
Well, I personally don't. I don't give a fuck. I show my face. I talk about where I live. Somebody wants to come out and swat me, that's fine. I know all the cops in my county. I grew up with a damn sheriff.
Yeah, and I mean, but even
he ain't gonna come and shoot me.
I don't know, man.
I went to high school with the guy. I know. I've known him for fucking 45 years.
So you're one that's above reproach. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean everybody is.
No, but even if you do get swatted, if you're innocent, you just become a martyr.
It's too bad that the people that get swatted though are so quickly forgotten. Right?
Are they?
Yeah.
Depends on who gets swatted.
The only time that, well, I mean, even Tim Pool, he's been swatted like 4 or 5 times now. Yeah. Most people know who he is. It was a big thing for like a few days. And then they had to do it again and again and again and again. Right now, if you heard tonight, Tim Pool got swatted again.
If you think by not showing your face that you're anonymous,
no.
In this day and age, you're crazy.
No, I don't mean it like that part. Some people might have to go that far. Right? So, like for yourself, you're retired, right? I work for myself, so it doesn't bother us. Nobody's coming to fire us. We're not going to lose our jobs if somebody says, "Oh, he's a total sexist misogynist." But someone like
Chris, I'm going to truck driving school next week.
Yeah,
I've got a job now.
Oh well,
and you go. So, and I'm doing that for air conditioning.
Well, there you go. But now you're at risk.
But I don't care. If they fire me because I make YouTube videos saying that, hey, today, July 17th is my youngest daughter's birthday, and I didn't even get invited to the party.
Damn.
That's brutal.
I don't care. That's another thing is I've stopped giving a fuck about some of that stuff because you just like the rest of you guys who are suffering from parental alienation, you can't let it eat you up inside. Just like we can't let these women who aren't even our relatives cause us to fight amongst ourselves. We have to be, we have to take the stoic route and be calm and be rational with each other. If a brother pisses you off, tell him about it, but do it in a respectful way.
Yeah. Hey, difference of opinions. We all have different opinions of things.
And sometimes you might get heated up.
Well, you got heated up.
Well, yeah. Well, one of the things, I spent most of my professional life as a aerospace mechanic and then as an engineer. And having somebody tell me that the laws of physics aren't the laws of physics, it just rubs me. It's like a slap in the face. It's like everything you learned and everything you built was all a lie. And my response to that is, fuck you. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you ignorant son of a bitch. Well, look in the sky. Every other goddamn planet you can see, the sun, the moons, anything that's big enough, it's a fucking sphere. What do you think Earth is? Huh? You dumbass? You think Earth is so fucking special it's the only flat thing in the universe? Fuck you.
Hey, there's flat earthers all around the world, right? Best tattoo I've ever seen.
Best one I ever seen was when I was going to sea school. We went to school with the Marines, and this guy had, and this is a true story, this isn't one of my jokes. This guy had Elmer Fudd on one butt cheek with his shotgun, and then the little line thing comes out to his other butt cheek, and it said, "Come out of that hole, you wascally wabbit." Oh man.
Yeah, there's some getters out there, that's for sure. See, now that I could say, you know what, that was worth getting. That's a tattoo worth getting.
That's actually, I'd have to agree with you. I'm not a big fan of tattoos. No. I don't have any. I made it all the way through the Navy without getting one, and I definitely
an anchor.
No,
wow.
Nothing. But that's because I could never find anything I wanted to look at for the rest of my life.
Same here. Like I said, I've never gotten one either, but I just don't see the point of it. You know what I mean? And they're fucking expensive, man. That shit is expensive. If I had all the money in the world, you know what? The last thing I would think would be a good investment is a fucking blot of ink on my fucking body.
Yeah.
Oh, it's some people's thing.
Some people like them, and they can do whatever they want. But it's just like with all this women stuff. We don't need to fight each other. There's enough in this world that's against us, brothers.
Yep.
We really don't need to fight each other.
Yeah, I don't know if either of y'all saw that video that Dak put out where that girl was getting that facial tattoo.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, why would somebody do that? It's like, why would you put an identifiable mark that the police can use on your face? I just don't see the sense in that.
Nope. I'm going to take a hard fucking pass on that. Hard pass. But anyway, gentlemen, I got to run and go make an order real quick before it gets too late.
All right.
But I'll still be listening in the back. Just be
very good.
Cell phone.
I don't know how long this stream is going to last. I've said my piece. Nobody's really arguing with me against it. Well, Hermit, you want to come on?
I don't think there's anything really to fucking argue against.
Yeah, bring Hermit or Dak in.
Dak?
Hey.
Dak, Hermit, come on, get on. Love to hear what you guys have to say too. Because, we don't need to be falling into the drama trap. All that does is entertains the females.
Yep. Yeah, of course.
Well,
shits and giggles for them.
Yeah. They love it. It's entertainment.
Yep.
Hermit says that he's got to go to bed, but I got to give props to Hermit because he made fun of a certain demographic during their particular month last month, and Susan really didn't like that, so she calmed his channel down. It was like, props to the guy for like having some swinging coconuts to put that up there. Shit was fucking hilarious, man.
I don't even know if I got to see it. Like, I don't even know if I got to it in time. I think I
Okay.
know which one he's talking about. But my memory's such shit, guys. It's not even funny.
Anyways, seriously, I think that's Ike is asking what's the issue tonight. And the issue is we have some supposedly MGTOW friendly females out there that are causing some of the brothers to snipe at each other. And I was coming on to beg everybody to put their biology behind them and just realize that we need to stick together, and that by having drama between ourselves, we're actually giving validation to the females out there. I personally, on my channel, ban anyone I think is a female. So they get banned.
I don't count, right? Because I'm double trans.
Well, you're full of shit, so that's why you don't count.
Swing and miss, baby. No ban hammer for me.
All right.
One of the things is that Hammer always and repeatedly says that he will never platform a woman on his channel. Now, he doesn't mind if they're in the chat, because he says that, there are quite a few women that do, they are subscribed to him. He says that he was amazed by the number of women that actually look at his channel, but he says, I won't host one on a stream. And he goes, now I'll go to somebody else's stream. If a woman happens to be there, so be it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to, bring them onto my show just so, they can have their little Sunday. He says it's not worth it to him.
Yeah, I personally agree with Hammer, and I have carried his philosophy one step further, because I've seen lots of females in chat, just start raising hell. There's some of them that I've never seen raise any hell, like Davina Duckworth. I have never seen her get in a fight with anyone. But others of them, like that Scorpion bitch.
I was just going to mention her, because that popped up just recently in mine, and it's like, I haven't seen it. You know what I mean? I thought maybe somebody just went fucking gung-ho.
It's just easier for me to completely disregard the entire gender and keep them out, because it's a man's space for men to talk about men's things.
Speaking of tattoos.
Yeah, I pretty much ignore them anyway.
Yeah.
Goddamn,
welcome, Evil Dak.
Who?
You can tell it's the Evil Dak because he has on the black T-shirt.
The wife beater.
Yeah, it's
the
a
black
wife
beater.
Definitely.
So,
yeah, guys.
On,
I mean,
brother?
not much. Just listening in. Good stream. Fuck, man. When you got a channel like mine, I got to stay kind of neutral, right? Like, I've got a lot of women subscribers and shit, and it's hard to, in my position, tell them all to fuck off and ban them all, kind of thing, So, I got to stay kind of neutral on this subject. But I mean, there's some, definitely shit disturbs. I mean, Scorpion the other week called me a hypocrite or something like that. So, yeah.
Dak, it's okay to be a hypocrite.
What's that?
I said it's okay to be a hypocrite, and I'll explain why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. George W. Bush was going to the graduation commencement during, for Annapolis, I believe it was, for the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
And while he was there, one of the cadets wouldn't stand up for him while he was giving his speech. And so he was curious why this didn't happen. And so he invited the sailor to his table, and he asked him, why didn't you stand with the other cadets, and salute me? He said, well, I don't respect you. And he goes, well, why is that? And he goes, because you're a hypocrite. And he said, it's okay to be a hypocrite. He said, excuse me? He said, yeah. He goes, I'll explain why. He said, look, do you enjoy, getting a blowjob? And he said, yes. And he goes, okay, do you enjoy giving a blowjob? And he said, no. And he said, oh, that makes you a hypocrite. So Dak, hypocrite.
Wow.
Okay, that's awesomely funny. Before I leave, guys, now that Ike is here, don't let him sell you anything. He's very good at it.
Oh, Ike's here. I'm leaving.
What am I selling?
Ike,
I just have good ideas.
He does. He has really good ideas. Hey, Ike, while you're here, before I leave, once you're done here, man, if you're up for it, just give me a call.
All right, we'll do.
All right, brother. But thank you, gentlemen, for having me on.
Night, Chris.
See you, Chris. Take care, man.
See ya.
Good night, Chris.
All right, brothers.
See you, Chris.
So,
Ike, what kind of beer was that you were drinking last night?
oh, last night, which one? I had a Mac and Jacks, I had a Pelican, and I had a PBR.
It was the one after the PBR that you said it had like a 90 proof or something like that.
Oh, that's the Beak Breaker from Pelican Brewing. They're on the Oregon coast.
Was it any good?
It's my dad's go-to, and he usually only has one at night, and then he just passes out after it. It is a double IPA, so it's like really hoppy. So if you don't like hops, then it's not a beer for you. But what I was gonna say was you guys were talking about women and ruining like putting dissension within the ranks or whatever. When I was in high school, my dad gave me one of the best pieces of advice that I think I've ever heard, and I've held on to it for a long time. Women ruin everything.
We know that, Ike. We know that. So, Ike, are you a MGTOW man yet, or what?
Well, did you hear my rant the other day on Chris's stream?
Sorry.
Well, I'd still say I'm like MGTOW adjacent. MGTOW adjacent.
Okay.
Or I guess an ally?
You're a supporter, right? You're a
There
supporter.
you go. Yeah, definitely.
You do great things, and like for Chris Mitchell, you did his opener there and stuff like that. So you do great things for a lot of the brothers, that's for sure.
So yeah, I don't know how to answer that question. That's probably a good answer. Or my answer.
You don't have to, man. Don't worry about it. You're a supporter.
On Chris's stream, I went on this rant about how young men are being disenfranchised by society and how they're being demonized, and that's led to the rise in men doing the transgenderism thing because they're being disenfranchised and need to have the oppression points, so people can't have something to clap at them for.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
More involved in it than just that.
That was just my quick TLDR.
Okay, you have to understand that not only do they get the indoctrination, but they also get high fructose corn syrup, soy, all these things that strip a man of testosterone and blit women out. These are all the things that are promoted by these large food processing companies. When they're not catching fire.
When they're not catching fire. Yeah.
The estrogen in the milk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I don't drink milk anymore.
Well, most of the water that's processed in like the United States and Canada, it's done with fluoride, and fluoride is basically it's mildly irradiated to where this way it kills germs, but it also kills sperms as well. So
that's when you mentioned that. SC. In Edmonton here where I live, like back in the 80s and 90s, all through the 90s, our water treatment plant just flooded our water with fluoride. And it wasn't until about 2004, if I'm not mistaken, that they stopped putting fluoride in the water because of cost.
Oh, wow. I think they still do that in Portland. They still put fluoride in the water there. Yeah. And they might do it here in Washington County.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I mean, all through my childhood, it was just funny, in Edmonton here, it was just funny to watch because there was just so many like boys that were like, what do you call it? Very ladylike, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of funny, like, because I thank God I was a kind of a shitheaded of a kid. I didn't drink a lot of water. I went for the pop and everything, thank God. But I've just noticed, like, all my friends and stuff, they didn't develop much body hair, or their voices aren't that deep and just stuff like that. So there's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that.
Well, part of that is that, look, if they can strip a man of his testosterone, they can, culturally subvert him through the media, through social media, limit access to channels like this, then you don't have any type of real resistance to, their agenda. And I mean, look, they don't want men to think independently because you see, men that think independently are ones that won't be easily mentally manipulated by the system, to where this way you won't actively become a victim of, their fuckery. So it is what it is.
And Shiite poster, it's okay for you not to be a warband member. Warband is not MGTOW.
Oh, I want to talk about his other post where he said something about me saying being an ally. I was saying that ironically.
Yeah, we got you, Ike. I don't know. Has you guys' video frozen up? Mine's all froze right
No, I'm good.
I can't see anything frozen.
Oh, I guess it's just me then.
Close this.
So, guys, I have excellent shorts coming out to do with body modifications. You're gonna love them.
Oh, I have some questions. I have a question for you. A lot of my jokes are less than a minute long.
Yeah.
But they're not being made into shorts.
Yeah.
What settings do I need to put when I download my jokes to get them in a short?
Oh, you want to make them into shorts?
Yeah.
Like when you do the video, it'll ask you. It'll say create a short, right? You know what I'm saying?
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Because my options here when I'm about to download video, it's create. Right on top is create a short, upload video, go live, or create a post. Those are the four that I get. Same with you, Mike?
Right here. Yeah, if you click the dot in the middle, the plus sign there.
Yeah.
If I can reach it without pushing the wrong thing, if you push the plus.
So you guys are uploading them. You're going into fucking just YouTube.
Just the YouTube app.
Okay, because I was uploading them from as a share from my phone.
Okay, I'm not sure what you're doing, but
I'm doing different. So I'll try doing it your way and see if that changes things.
Well, yeah, okay, you create a short if you want all yours to be shorts, but then there'll be shorts like on YouTube. I like shorts better, like the way I do them. Do you know what I mean? Because then it doesn't come up like as a short, and you'll probably end up getting more views. I've noticed it, like guys who do shorts, and I've done a bunch of shorts myself with my little karaoke bullshit there, and I don't get any views at all.
Well, nobody likes karaoke.
The jokes that I've had that have blown up, because if it just hits my regular subscribers and people that know me, I maybe will get like 30, 40 views.
Okay, that's good.
Then other jokes, maybe two or three of my other jokes, I've gotten 20,000 on one.
This one you posted, the one you posted today has 1,600 views.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I'm looking at it right now.
Let me give you some more advice. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, don't put them into shorts. Don't. Not right now, anyway. And then when you're filming yourself, right? You hold your phone like this, right? Start holding your phone like this. Okay? Start holding your phone like this because it'll get way more background where you're at. And that's what people like to see, like trees and stuff behind you and everything. You'll get way more background and you'll get way more views if you hold your phone like this.
Okay.
This. Just try it.
All right.
Try it.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot, man.
You guys can see the inside of my crappy van.
That's okay. People like that, man. People like to see what's behind you and stuff. You know what I mean? When you hold the phone like this, people get just a very small view of your background, right? So when you hold it like this, and if you're out in the trees or wilderness or wherever you are, they get to see what's behind you and stuff, and you'll get more views.
Okay.
Yeah. You will.
Well, I'm glad Walmart resonated with everybody today.
I have not listened to that yet.
Neither have I. I got to go and see that. I'll go right away.
So, does anybody have anything to say about females in our spaces?
I don't know. I don't know.
Or our reactions to each other when the females are around?
Well, they're going to come into our space. Okay, they will. And I think, personally, I think that's fine. As long as we know that they're there and, we know what they're doing and we don't fight over it or argue over it or have bad blood over it or anything like that, because they're going to come in, no matter what. And some of them are actually not too bad, like Davina Duckworth. Like, I mean, fuck, she's been there forever, right?
That was for you, Riggs.
Yeah, I really don't have an issue with her. Or, Good Mother is going to be in all the time, and that's fine, whatever. I don't know. As long as we know they're there and we know what they're doing. I gotta remain neutral on this one, man. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But
I understand your perspective.
Yeah, because I do have. Sorry,
now,
go ahead.
As far as like channels like Good Mother or what's that?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Good
Go
Mother.
ahead.
Okay. I personally don't have any issues with her. I would prefer that nobody else have any issues with her. But it's not like I'm here to white knight for her. If she's going to be an ally, then that's on her. I have explained to her there's some things that you probably shouldn't do, but she's going to do whatever she wants anyway. So it's like, hey, if you want to jump into a snake pit with these crazy people, then that's on you, boo. So I can't stop her from doing whatever she wants to do, but it's like, as a general rule, it's like, I wish that she wouldn't, but she's going to do what she wants. So I'm not going to from it. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I kind of respect what she does, but she starts a lot of shit, and a lot of fights, and like, it is entertainment. I can see why, maybe I can see why a lot of the brothers go over there, because it is entertainment. It truly is. Sometimes.
She
but some
left right at times, and then other times like, what are you doing?
Yeah, other times it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I get kind of annoyed and mad, when she's attacking, these people. Like, I don't know. I just kind of like. I don't know.
Okay, but I would much rather have somebody like Good Mother than somebody, say, like Roma Army or
definitely.
Or somebody like that, because you're like, look, Roma Army, she's nothing but a pure grifter, and I mean, her, and there's several others, as a matter of fact, but we have been seeing an influx of these chameleons that have just been. I mean, they're no longer just orbiting MGTOW. They're like jumping right into it. It's like we tried to keep the chameleons from, infecting our spaces like they did with the MRAs. And it's like once they latched into the MRAs, they lost all their power. So
yeah.
And if we can keep ourselves pure, we'll be better off. I'm not going to talk down on any of the content creators out there. It's but for a long time, people thought Roma Army was like the cat's meow.
Yeah. Well, I guess I was getting a little mad and a little disappointed, and the brothers always going over there, But I guess now that I think about it, it's like, I mean, shit. I shouldn't really say much because it is good entertainment at times, but
I just exclude them all. So let me drop a link again. We got a couple more brothers on here. Got Reverend 20 Piece and
No,
I think,
not that Reverend guy.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, so
Okay, well, just so I can,
go ahead.
just so I can clarify this, I just wanted to say, look, I like Good Mother. She's good people. She does some crazy stuff.
Yep.
I am absolutely not bashing Good Mother. Now, women like Roma Arby and all the crazy ones that just want to raise hell with MGTOW, those women can go to hell in a handbasket. But, you know, if I have to defend Good Mother on that, then I'll do it if I have to. But otherwise, I don't know, man. It's kind of a mixed bag. And I've explained to her, it's like, look, no matter what you do, you will always be perceived as a chameleon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, she knows.
I can't trust a woman anymore.
No, I know, Brandon. Yeah, I know.
It really is. It's difficult.
Yeah, and we're not telling you to, that's for sure. So, we just, the name finally came out because, beginning of the stream, we were kind of like, oh, we're not going to name any names. Well, you know what? We're going to name names now because Good Mother is the only channel that anybody pays attention to in this community. So let's name names and talk about it.
Well, I didn't name any names. So.
Well, I did. Whatever. So, whatever. So, like I say, I'm not against her. I don't hate her. We talk on Discord quite often, all that stuff. So, I mean, I just,
when it comes to Good Mother, I have just a few critiques, but it's mostly aesthetics because I can't figure out why the fuck she has 7 channels, and some of her production quality just blows dick.
I know. Yeah,
and I want to say to her, be like, okay, here's how you can fix this, and say it in a way where I'm not going to sound condescending.
I know. Well, she's done some record streams. Hats off to her for sitting there for 12 hours. Holy shit! My God.
On Chris's stream the other day, we were playing a video from her. And I'm like, why is the sound quality in this clip she's playing so bad? Apparently, she just plays it through the speaker and lets the microphone pick it up, and that's like elementary level shit that people should know how to do.
I'm no better. When
you click share screen, there's a button that you can click to share audio as well. And everybody, I want to suggest this. There's 2 things I'm going to suggest to everybody.
Okay.
Get a good pair of headphones and get a light.
A light?
A light will change everything.
Yeah, and the headphones. I don't know. I've never used headphones. I got them, but I just find it hard to talk because I can't hear myself with headphones on.
There is a way.
You're in the dark.
What's that?
I said what Ike is trying to explain to you is that you're in the dark.
You talking about the light?
Yep.
Well, yeah. So one of the things, when I started doing cable access, one of the first things that they taught me was the difference between a amateur production and a professional production is always the lighting, and just having an elementary knowledge about how to light a scene, even just knowing where to put one light and how to place it in the scene changes everything.
I got lights. Are they bad? Do they look like shit?
No, I'm not. I'm not necessarily talking directly about you. I'm just telling anybody in general. If they want to make something look real good, just look into some lighting.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Well, your lighting's fine. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know. I'm an amateur, that's for sure. But I thought I'd better buy these because why not?
Well, I've got one of those ring lights up over here above my second monitor.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have another light back here that lights up the background. And so if you light up your background, it's kind of a depth perception thing. It brings me away from the background so I don't blend in. Especially if I'm wearing a black shirt and I turn this off. Never mind. That didn't work out like I wanted it to. But if I had lighting like yours and didn't have a light and was just from the monitor, I wouldn't be able to see you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No.
But you don't have to listen to me. I've only been doing this for 25 years.
Really? Fuck, that's cool.
Actually, it'd probably be more around 20 years, but
Wow.
I threw an extra 5 on there for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't even know how to have like an intro for my show or anything like
Neither
that.
do I. Neither do I. Neither do I.
God damn it, Chris was right. I'm gonna try to sell you something. Fuck.
But it's okay. I'm not buying.
Okay. I can make you something like really simple, like just with a background of the song.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here, okay, you guys talk. Let me throw something together really quick.
But I got to say that thing where you had Dr. Jill Biden and the Mexican hat dance on the other night, that was fucking genius. That's the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
I couldn't stop laughing. I watched back at it. The audio for the music wasn't as loud as I'd like, so I'm going to remake it.
No, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was just in the background, and you could hear her talking, just fine. And then
It was so good.
That was awesome.
I felt she trolled herself on that.
Welcome, Reverend 20 Piece.
What's going on, Rev?
Yo.
Yo.
Morning, evening, whatever time you're at.
11:16 p.m.
10:16.
12:16.
Yeah, how long you guys been live, man? Oh, over an hour. I can see it now in the
Over
morning.
an hour. Over an hour. So, Ike, if you do an intro for me, Chris Mitchell said he'd pay for me.
Oh, okay. Maybe get in contact.
Right. Chris Mitchell said he'd pay for me too.
Oh, yeah, and him.
Well, contact me. Send me an email, ikelewis@gmail.com, and we'll get together. We can work on something. It'll probably take like 45 minutes to an hour.
No, I'm serious. I don't mind paying you. I'd love one, man. That'd be cool. So,
yeah, we'll get something.
Okay. God damn it. What was your email again, Ike?
Ike Lewis, that's IKELEWIS @gmail.com.
Okay, slower. IKE
LEWIS. That's Lima Echo Whiskey India Sierra
at Gmail. Okay.
Yeah. I may have just doxed myself.
Oh, whatever.
Oh no, Mr. Lewis.
That's not my last name. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Rev. Tonight's topic is women.
Put it by
in the MGTOW sphere are causing a little bit of kerfuffle, and some of the brothers have been fighting each other. And the stream tonight is my plea to the brothers to stop, to get control of their biology and stop scuffling over these ladies. We don't need the drama. Anyways, that's tonight's topic.
Yeah, I guess personally, my opinion on it, if anybody gives a shit, which you know how opinions are. I kind of, I don't know, man. I don't mind it, but at the same time, you still just keep it in perspective, and know what it is. Like they're always the women that come in here. I guess historically, you can go way back years to Rose Blades is another one. I'm just grabbing off the top of my head. She was around way back in like 15, 16, 17. Yeah. I don't have a problem with her, but or really any of the chicks that come around, but. Just keep it in perspective. They're going to get their attention and kind of draw away from the message a little bit. But it is what it is. I think some women can be red pilled, but it's they're still, especially if they're halfway attractive. They're going to get their orbiters.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was mean, Rev. That's why I say I got to stay neutral because I've got so many. Like I've got a lot of women subs. Who leave
I think they hang around just so they.
Yeah, you're just too sexy, Jack.
Hey, is that SCE in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good to see you, man. It's been a while.
And I think this is one of the few panels I've ever seen where the people that show themselves are in the majority.
Yeah. Eh?
That is weird.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah,
SE, where's your dog? Show your dog.
yeah, I didn't mean that as a slam. I just meant good to be on the panel with SE. It's been a while for me. So
Yeah. No, whatever. Some guys show their face, some guys don't. It doesn't matter. It's the voice that matters. I don't care. If you come on my stream, you want to show your face. If you don't, I don't care. Whatever.
Are you happy now?
Oh no. Oh yeah.
but yeah. I mean, it's I don't know. I think they're going to be here either way. But as long as they, I don't know. I get what you're saying, Brandon. But I also, as long as they don't dominate the conversation and just totally fuck up the message, I think I don't really have too big of an issue with it.
Well, if we didn't have brothers fighting brother over it, I'd agree with you. But we've got a couple of them, or a couple of fights that have happened this weekend. Some people are really fucking angry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was not aware of that.
I didn't even hear about that.
That's what this whole stream's about.
Well, I know, but I didn't hear about nobody getting in no fights or nothing. I don't know.
Were the fights public or were they behind the scenes?
They were public. They were, there was a flame war going on in the chat.
Was it on Discord or somebody's stream?
Whose stream?
I'm not saying.
Oh,
okay, that's fine.
Hamsters?
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
no, Hamster, I only put one of his streams live today.
Yeah, well, I see what you're saying, Brandon, and that has happened in the past too, where it can be divisive, and guys are like, when it goes down that road, and you got guys fighting over that type of shit, it can be obviously an issue.
Yeah. Bob's wondering who's beefing. We're beefing with you, Bob. We've had it.
We've had it up to here.
We've just had it.
Actually, I don't pay all that much attention. I mean, look, there's 100 of you guys that I try to help out whenever I can. It's like, look, I really don't have a whole lot of time to spend on any one particular channel because I'm like hopping all over everybody's channels, just try to make sure that everything is good, make sure they're all happy and stuff. And it's like, leave a like or a comment whenever I can. So,
like a butterfly floating from flower to flower.
Yeah. I get pretty offended when you don't leave me a comment, man. Just kidding.
You can't sleep at night, can you?
No.
Well, I try not to take a deuce on everybody's channel. I mean, come on.
Hey, man, ASC, man, we all only got so much time. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I just happened to randomly wake up in the middle of the night just now, and you got, Brandon's live, and I jumped on. It's just, hey, it's all good, brother.
Yeah, same here. I usually wake up and Bob's on, so it's okay. It's really late, actually. 2 a.m. here, 3 a.m. here.
Yeah,
I only catch Bob when he's asleep on his own stream, so.
He does that, yeah. No, it's fun.
Well, since I missed the earlier part of the stream, over an hour ago, what were you thinking, Brandon? Are you saying like just completely keep this just a men's space and block all the women out, or what are your thoughts on it?
Well, on my channel, that's the way I run it. I completely block the females out of here. There is none allowed. Yeah. And I'm trying to multitask because Polska Bob wants on, and even though Hemi dropped him a link, he's not using it, so I'm going to drop him a link too, so Bob can feel special.
Oh, geez. Now we're in for it.
Oh, we're going to get some beef.
Yeah, Bob says that was once. I know it was twice.
No, twice. That was twice, Bob. Yeah, twice. I'll back SC on that twice because I was there twice when you did it.
Yeah. One thing I will say though, kind of like that I really do appreciate about you guys and this whatever we're calling this MGTOW space, manosphere space, whatever, So I really do appreciate it. This is one of the few places in my life that I actually feel like I belong. Like there's so many other areas in my life that I just feel like this kind of like outsider or outcast, you know, and I do feel welcome here, you know, and kind of at home, if that makes sense, you know.
It does.
Bob, I dropped the link special for you. Come on, Bob.
Bob's mad now. He told us both to fuck off.
Yeah.
Meh.
Hey, I wanted to address a comment.
Go ahead.
Shy Poser said, "I'm convinced Lion and MGTOW and successful endeavors is the same person. Think about it; they're never in the same place at the same time." No, I gotta say this, okay? Lion and MGTOW is freaking awesome. Me, I'm mediocre at best, okay? So
Yeah.
that guy is just—he's off the wall, just
Yeah.
outright crazy. I mean, the guy is just so awesome. But it's like me, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty hardcore. Oh, Herbie.
So we'll have Bob's company in about 10 minutes, fellas.
Oh no.
When he takes his cancer break.
Yeah.
When he's walking on the way to the bar.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Well, he's probably at the bar by now.
Usually goes by 10. Yeah. Got to be there by now.
I like that you've got his schedule memorized.
Yeah, we do.
He's got it down, and
you know, and he stays fit and trim by walking to the bar and back. You know.
Yeah.
Or falling down at a Cubs game. Was that a low blow?
Better getting beat up by kids.
Jesus, SD, you forgot to bring that up, eh?
Yeah, I'm glad he can joke about it. I mean, it was a little fucked up there for a minute, but it worked out. If we had been in a different situation, man, I wanted to just fucking pop his elbow back in, but you know the cops were there and fucking paramedics. But
what happened?
Well, he talked about it on his stream last night, but he when we left the White Sox game, he fucking tripped over a curb.
Oh shit!
It was actually, I mean, in his defense, it was higher than a standard curb. It was like a kind of a dip in the street, and he just kind of bit it and fucked his elbow up, man, and dislocated it. So kind of a shitty end of the game, you know.
Shit.
But
it was a Cubs game. What do you expect? You know?
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, he went to the. I mean, I didn't mention this publicly until now, and only because he was talking about it last night. But he fucked up his elbow, and it all worked out. I mean, he's okay now, and he was okay that night. But he was just in pain. You know, you dislocate an elbow or any part of your body, it's not going to be fun. So
no, I wasn't laughing at that. I had no idea, and I'm sorry that happened to him. Shit,
I feel a little bad about making a joke, but whatever.
Now I do. Sorry, Bob.
Yeah.
We definitely don't wish it on you, man.
Well, hey, 20 was that his right or his left hand?
Oh.
God.
You need to know that, Brandon.
I think it was his left arm.
Okay, he was okay.
Yeah. It looked bad. It looked bad, but I mean, like I said, I mean, I wanted to just pop it back in place, but he, when the paramedics were there, they're like, "Nah, you could possibly tear an artery and shit doing that." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'll let the professionals handle it."
I would let you pop mine back in, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Shoulder's a little bit different, I guess.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I am not a doctor. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, but
I'm glad Bob's okay, and I'm sorry that happened to him. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, he got it checked out, and you know, the professionals looked at it. Different situation, you know. We had the luxury of first world, you know, medical care, so you might as well use it, you know. Yeah,
definitely. So how was the game?
Man, it was fucking awesome. I mean, I'm not. I used to be, you know, whatever. Some people say it's like kind of low level thinking, being a sports fan. I used to be a huge sports fan, watching hockey, baseball, football all the time, even a little bit of basketball. But back in my 20s and early 30s, but I just casually kind of watch sports now occasionally, and it's just fun to go to a game, get some beers, fucking enjoy the sun. Even though I'm not currently dating, and look at the sights, man, the fucking women were out. I mean,
definitely.
It was just fucking an awesome day, man.
So Rev, there's a question in the chat for you from Hemi. It says, Rev, are you a combat medic?
Negative. No, I am not a combat medic. I do have a medical MOS, but it's in the nutrition area, nutrition care. So I've been to CLS, which is combat lifesaver, but I'm not a 68 whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah, my background is mainly in nutrition and maintenance.
Cool.
Actually, we could use information like that as far as field medic type stuff, because we may end up needing that kind of thing. So these would always be good to have. Like survival videos. That's always good for like a MGTOW content creator to produce.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of the manuals downloaded, and some printed off, but having them and actually reading them and knowing it are two different things. So
yeah, exactly.
Okay, can I address something here as well?
Go ahead.
Okay, a while back, Doug said, SEU, your and Black Wolf streams are among some of my favorites. Okay.
Yeah.
Talking with Black Wolf, he's had some family issues, and so he had to step away for a while.
Okay.
So he should be back. I'm not going to promise anything, but he should be back pretty soon. So
hopefully.
Yeah, because I always had fun streaming with him.
Oh yeah, he's the best. Yeah, I've had him on a few times. It's just a great guy. Awesome guy. Yeah, I hope to see him soon. Definitely. Well, I could always Discord him and ask him how he's going. I'm sure he'd answer.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, I should. Definitely.
Yeah, and as far as Shite Poster is like, no, I can't do the give them nothing thing, man. No, that's a line of MGTOW thing there, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Welcome, the one and the only Polska Bar.
There's a cigarette.
Yeah. So somewhere I'm out of my splint now. So.
Ooh, ouch.
Okay, I guess I couldn't remember. It looks like it was your right arm.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I fucked it up pretty bad. But like you said, I was in the ER within like 10 minutes.
Damn.
Good evening, CJ.
And the Sox game was a damn good time. How about those seats we had?
Yeah, that was awesome. We were like 8 rows back from the field. It was
we were like right by the right fielder. I think I was gonna heckle him too, because I was Googling his name.
Yeah, he was Googling their outfielder. I don't remember his name. Peterson comes to mind off the top of my head, but either way, it was whoever was their right fielder. Bob was trying to figure out who that was, and there was a kid behind us that was like kind of heckling them. Remember that kid that was really into the game?
You know what? Like back in the day when we used to go to the Sox games and heckle the fuck out of players, we didn't have the cell phones in our hands, and we could look up their names and their records and tell them, oh, you sucked in training camp, whatever.
I can imagine Bob showing up with like one of those like the folder things and pulling a folder out with the guy's name and pulling out from 20 years ago.
Really getting personal, Bob. Really getting personal.
Oh, that's how you got to get in their heads. That's the best part about it.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
The one thing we used to do too back in the day is because they'd have the plastic cups there. Is you'd cut out the bottom of it and use it like a microphone. But now they got these aluminium cups and you can't do that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was surprised, man. That was a pretty high quality cup, man, that we got. I didn't save it. I took a picture of it, but it was like a solo cup made out of aluminum. It was amazing.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was impressed. I mean, the fucking beers are like what, $10, $15 a piece. So at least you got something out of it.
It's very nice cup for that price.
Yeah, like you can't really get drunk at the ballpark. You get drunk before and after.
Yeah, you can. You're just gonna spend a lot of money.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you what, the food was great though.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. I had a delicious bratwurst with Chicago style with the sauerkraut, and it was great.
Yum.
Oh yeah, the entire ballpark just smells fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that park's kind of got like a nationally kind of a bad reputation, but that fucking baseball stadium was awesome, man. I didn't have any issues with it. It was great.
Oh, you know what? It's been renovated probably like it was before they won the championship, but ever since like 2000, it's one of the nicest parks in the country.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. Good time. The entire weekend was great, but it was a good experience overall. And I mean, we're kind of rehashing some shit from a few weeks ago, but everything. I haven't really talked to Ike since then, but the podcast was awesome.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Brandon, we rated your stream that night.
Yeah, you guys did. That was great. When you were in the hotel room.
Yeah.
We got to do that again sometime.
A lot of politically incorrect shit, like we like to do.
Hey guys, I'll drop back into the chat because I'm done with my smoke, but I'll come back in later if you want. All right.
Later, bud.
All right.
So, kind of back to the topic with Ike. Did you weigh in on this topic earlier as far as the females in the community, or what were your thoughts?
I did a little bit, but I kind of only said women ruin everything.
Can't argue that.
Yeah. And Brandon, since I'm not privy to the beef or the fight or whatever that was kind of going on, or the kerfuffle, what was the issue? Was it over whether they should be here or not, or was it?
They were fighting. One of them was defending the person, and the other one was like hadn't really said anything offensive, but was defending himself. So, it was just.
Oh, and then that person went on and talked to Chronic and Hammer, and we're all cool or something like that.
I don't know about the Chronic and Hammer thing because I didn't see them this weekend.
Okay. Well, I think that was Hamster's chat. I think I can't remember. I don't know.
Well, Hamster's chat it wasn't Hamster's chat.
No, it was somebody's. I saw it. I think I forget the name of that chick though. Shit.
I like MGTOW Smurf's comment that he just put.
What did he say?
Yep.
Smurf, if I had a Sharpie, I'd do it for you.
What did he say? I will pay 25 kopecks to Brandon if he rates Karen on his left man boob with a Sharpie.
Jesus.
If I had a Sharpie, I'd do it, man.
There you go.
And guys, let me tell you something. You guys got to go back when you have time. Go back to MGTOW Smurf's channel and watch some of his old stuff. You want some good laughs, man? Seriously, go do it. Go back to MGTOW Smurf's channel. Go check out his old stuff. All of you. It's hilarious.
I'll check it out, man. I didn't even know he made content.
He did, and it was freaking hilarious, man. You got to go check it out.
I can tell you a story about MGTOW Smurf.
Go ahead.
Okay, way back in the day, whenever YouTube still had these YouTube chat rooms,
Yeah.
that's where we all started meeting up, and that's where I started, trying to gather up all the MGTOW content creators into one space. Well, we started running out of room, and so we had to get a Discord. But while we were still in YouTube, there were some questionable videos that Smurf put on to the chat room. And YouTube absolutely did not like that. Because these videos were a little bit explicit, and they kind of smacked Smurf around a little bit. And it's like, that's a ballsy move, man. But it's like Smurf, he's kind of like a hero, man. So
he's been around a long time. But yeah, gentlemen, please go back and watch some of his old stuff. You'll definitely will not be disappointed.
Yeah, I just saw him also. I thought he was just a commenter, so my mistake.
No. He's a man. If you talk to real nice, he'll send you MGTOW stickers.
All right, on. That's one thing I've heard some people that are not part of our kind of a community or whatever you want to call it, the regular commenters that say that MGTOW is dying or is dead or going away. I tend to disagree when there's more and more channels and more content out there than ever before.
It's changing, Rev. It's changing, but it has to change, guys, because of the censorship and all that shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has to change, guys, and it's unfortunate that all the old school guys, kind of gone. They're gone and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm a pretty old school MGTOW myself, and I miss all that old stuff. I really do, and I kind of get mad at how it's changing right now. I get upset with it, but then I think, you know what? We don't really have any choice on this platform. We don't. We don't. We have to change with it, or we get booted off it. So, we're doing the best we can with what we have.
And a lot of stuff you can say on the streams, you cannot say in your videos.
You're right, Brandon. Yeah.
And it has a harder time figuring out what we're all talking about.
Yeah. But no, MGTOW is growing, and it will always grow for sure. It definitely will. We just have to change the way we kind of do business. That's why I do what I do. I fly under the radar, as much as I can. And Whiskey had a stream this evening, and he was pretty mad at these shorts, these 20-second shorts, and he's kind of upset at them and stuff like that. Well, they're not MGTOW. They're not learning any lesson. Well, we're doing the best we can. They kind of are. Like, I'll show you 20 or 30 seconds of female nature. That's what I do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we basically have to change and evolve with the times, guys, and we can do that. We definitely can do that. You guys are proof. Brandon, you're proof. Chris Mitchell's proof. These guys with smaller channels, it's all coming. Like, we can do it. It's just sad that these smaller channels aren't getting the subs that they deserve. That pisses me off.
Yeah, no, I agreed. Like Chris, but it blows my mind that Chris is like under 200 subs, because I think he puts out some really good shit. Chris Mitchell.
I know. Well, a lot of you guys are, like, for instance, MGTOW Outlaw in the chat here. Riggs had a channel once, and it's just it pisses me off that Polska Bob's got a channel. That these guys aren't getting the subs they deserve, and it sucks.
And
we got pretty close to about 350 to 400 different MGTOW content creators.
Yeah.
And we've got about 100 of them that are in our server alone. So there's a lot of guys that we don't have represented. And, we would like to get them into the network, but, it's like, there's only so much time and there's only so much availability that everyone has. So,
that's true.
MGTOW is definitely growing by huge numbers.
Yes, definitely. 100%.
Great point. I see.
100%. But let's just change the way we do business on this platform, and we'll be there. We'll survive.
2015, 2016. We saw the elections were coming up. This was between like Hillary and Trump, and it's like what we had seen was that there was going to be a lot of censorship, and it happened. In the adpocalypse, it happened.
Yeah.
And we started looking for alternative platforms back then, and that's when we discovered, BitTubers, Library Odyssey, BitChute was still brand new, Rumble, MGTOW TV, Brighteon. There were so many others, and it's like, hopefully Zeitgeist Eater can get this MGTOW Mirror 2.0 jumping here pretty soon. So, like I said, it'd be great to have another platform that we can have free speech on, but we've been doing this shit for a while, and so hopefully, we can keep it going and keep it moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
I see a lot of problems that we have with like these grifters that are coming in from the pickup artist side of things, and it's like, I would really like to see these guys just, dry up and blow away, but it's like they're going to continue their grift no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of even like the chicks, man. They're always going to be there.
Yeah. You're right, Rev. They always will be there. So we just just deal with them how we deal with them, and that's just that.
We just don't need to be fighting each other over women, guys.
Yeah,
that's
Oh no, that's
about as anti-MGTOW as it gets.
that comes from way back, Brandon. It's called Bros Before Hoes.
Hey, there we go.
It's not. It's not just. Yeah. Hey, Rip. It's not just infighting about chicks. There's other issues too. So. But,
yeah. Well, look at what Ike has got up right now.
I just threw this together like in the last 10, 15 minutes.
Cool, man.
That's badass.
That's cool.
It's like World War One.
That's totally you, Brandon. That's totally you. That's awesome.
I didn't really have anything to go off of, so I just kind of found some sort of weird zombie scape and found the X-Files logo font.
But that's cool because that's like Brandon, because Brandon lives in the woods and there's the woods. That's how it's totally you.
Awesome. I was going to ask if that's some video of your property, Brandon.
No. My woods are quite a bit better looking.
Yeah,
not nearly that scary.
I just threw it together, just kind of I can do this real quick, and then it's just I have this what is it called, a repository of animated backgrounds that I have thousands and thousands that I can scour through to choose from, and I just typed in scary, creepy, because True Blood just sounds kind of scary, creepy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Chris Mitchell, for paying for that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I was just throwing it together. If you want, we can make something different, put a different background on there.
Hey, can you add some dancing, twerking strippers to
that? Let me see. Do we have strippers?
Oh yeah, Susan will love that.
Oh, we don't have strippers.
or that senator that does the twerking. Yeah.
Oh God, we'll throw her in there.
She'll be in southeastern Kansas and having a great time, right?
Yeah. Me and Susan will check each other for ticks.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, Ike.
What?
Ike? I got an idea what I want, a few YouTube videos of stuff, boats racing and stuff racing, and you could probably make something out of that if I send you those vids, kind of thing.
Yeah,
but you got to have a weird version of "Don't Bring Me Down" playing in the background.
So it does this once it gets to 0 here. It just throws the blood.
All right.
I don't know why.
That's awesome, Mike.
I just thought it was cool.
Well, that was awful generous of Mitchell to sponsor that.
Yeah. Chris is
sponsoring mine too. He says.
Yeah. Oh, we'll figure something out. I can always make something entirely different. I was just I could just throw this together in 20 seconds right here.
Hey,
what you did for Chris's was really awesome. That was cool.
Yeah. Most of that was his idea and design. I just was there to be the hands to run all this stuff that he wanted to have thrown onto it.
Yeah.
No, I love that Chris Mitchell. The one you did for him, it's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, the Emperor, yes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, though, man, are you welcome? Thanks for joining us. Are you a fellow insomniac tonight?
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Plus my daughter and her fiance were in Dallas. They were in Dallas for some training. So instead of flying back to New York, they flew up to Tulsa and surprised me to just check on me and see how I'm doing.
Okay. So that's a good surprise.
They're leaving in 3 hours. So.
Oh shit! They take them early flights, man.
Yeah. It's good, but I did 5 miles at the gym. I'm gonna drop them off and go back and lift weights and do another 5. But it's pretty cool. They're out cold right now because they had a long weekend. But
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I
was over by your neck of the woods in Arkansas.
Yeah, I got your text, man. You were over here for a chess tournament.
Yeah, I did okay.
Cool. Hey guys, brother Shinobi's here. Shinobi 1 is here.
Oh, nice.
Shinobi.
I am out of beer. I got to go run and get some more, but I'm going to bow out, let somebody else take a space because I noticed you're using the free version. I'll stick around and chat though if anybody if I have anything to say, or if anybody wants to chat at me.
Thanks, Ike.
Hey,
Thanks, Ike.
Good seeing you, Ike.
Yeah, have a good night, guys.
Thank you, brother.
So, it's great. You've got that kind of talent.
Oh, somebody went.
Go ahead.
What?
Never mind.
Go ahead, Eric.
What were you saying, Brandon?
I was just saying it's great. We've got that kind of talent like Iker. Who can just pop that crap out.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Cool, that's awesome. Yeah, Ike's a good guy, man. Yeah. He supports us, man. He's a MGTOW supporter for sure.
Yeah, he's MGTOW Jason.
Yeah, or whatever. Whatever. You don't have to be MGTOW to be part of us if you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you support us, if you agree with the ideal, then you're welcome here, man. And, as long as you don't start saying that, women rule the world or whatever, then you're good here.
And that kind of goes back to what Brandon was talking about earlier, as far as like the overall conversation. I personally don't think. I mean, you could be married and still support us, or from afar, or a woman who supports the general community or the philosophy. I don't know if there has to be these. The only hard and fast rules that I think someone, I believe it was Outlaw, asked what was old school MGTOW. In my opinion, and a lot of other people too, but without naming names, the old fucking MGTOW rules were no cohabitation, no marriage. That was it, And some of the stuff changed over the years, or different monk philosophy, which I have my own opinion on that, but it's I don't know. It's I think there's room to include people who may not strictly follow our individual beliefs,
No, you're definitely right, and we have to change in that way in order to grow. We do. We have to, accept, more of that stuff where, well, these guys are having sex and they say they're MGTOW. Well, okay, we got to accept that. Back in the day, we didn't accept that. If you were having sex, you weren't MGTOW, man. That period, plain done, simple, right? But in order to grow, we kind of got to, accept a lot of these things. The things I have an issue with is all these goddamn pill colors that are driving me right up the fucking wall, like white, orange, and all this bullshit. Like, give me a break, man. There's 3 freaking pills. There's blue, there's red, and there's black, and that's it.
Okay, I don't even believe in the black one.
Yeah, black pill is just red pill rage, man. It's just the first introduction.
Well, okay, then there's blue and red.
Yes, to my brother Ike. Ike, of course, intros for all, because the Emperor of Freedom says so. And Ike is my executioner because he's helping me execute my vision and eventually people.
Yeah.
Who said he's going to pay for it then?
Oh, I don't know who's paying for it.
Well, no, don't they have a coffee fund or something? You could donate to the Seriously Podcast coffee fund or something. They have a PayPal.
I'll do it.
No, it's all good, buddy.
Like, I'll donate if he does one for me. I'll do his stuff.
Ike is a great guy to help you out, and like I said, he's Jesus Christ. It's somewhere between magic and sorcery, wherever you want to fall in between that, because I just told him what I liked, and he was just kind of like making this shit happen. And he's showing me as he's doing it. Cool. And I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Well, I'm going to get him to do it for me. And then when I do, I think you can donate to him somehow.
Yeah, I just PayPal'd him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's awesome.
I always give Ike a hard time on his streams, but when him and Scotty are running a stream, it's like this shit gets so fucking hilarious.
Oh, fuck.
I got to give him a hard time because it's like, look, between him and Nate, I mean, they do some crazy ass shit all of their own. So it's like Scotty and all of them, they just when they get all wound up, that shit gets fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Both of them do that whole cake stomp thing. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Scotty and Ike is a good pair. That's a damn good pair.
They were a lot of fun in Chicago, and Rev can tell you that we had a great time.
Yeah, right on.
They're even more fun in person.
You got to watch out for Ike, though, because he has a way of implanting ideas in your mind, right? He's worse than a politician sometimes. I told him he should have been like a salesman. You know, he just came on. It's like, oh, your pizzas look so good, but we got to get a logo for your box. Within like 30 hours, I was like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
How do we start?
It's good marketing.
Yeah, damn right.
True. Technically, though, this is not a business, right? Canada has some loopholes that I'm following because I have to. So it's not a business. I don't sell anything. You donate money to me, and you get a pizza of your choice based on your donation.
Okay.
So that's how you do it. I'm telling Trudeau.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll fight that one in court fucking any day of the week. And I have had people come after me saying, oh, what you're doing is illegal. And, you know, where's your business license and blah, blah, blah.
Fucking haters.
Send me $2,000 or I'm going to report you. Go right fucking ahead. And when I beat that case, I'm going to get, because I've beaten the case. Now I'm going to get your information, and I'm coming directly for you.
Oh, my God. Hey, we got to get talking about Ike again. Ike says in the chat, it's weird sitting here and hearing you guys talk about me. So what else about Ike we need to know here?
We were waiting until he left.
He's not growing a very impressive beard yet, so I don't know if he can join that group.
Mouth Agape Ape has got quite an impressive one.
Yeah, Ape's got the one on that one. Yeah,
Ape's an epic beard, man. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ike, but you're not epic level yet. You're like starting character.
Soon.
So Brandon, are you going for the epic, or are you just?
Brandon's coming along well.
Well, I don't let it get too long because it gets in my way.
Yeah.
This winter, whenever I would zip up my coat, catch my freaking beard in there.
Oh man!
So, you know, I don't let it get too much longer than it is right now.
No, I've never been a beard guy. I've always liked the old clean shaven. Although every time I try to grow it a little more, it looks like I have pubic hair on my face. So I just go clean shaven.
Well, Eric, you are what you eat.
So are we going to get in? Are we going to get into mustaches or no?
Oh God,
I was going to mention because you have one, I actually can grow a wicked set of handlebars.
All right.
Better than mine?
Oh fuck, dude! I can grow a wicked set of handlebars because my natural face line with my mustache and coming down my the edges of my lips and stuff, it's a perfect straight line.
Okay, well let's see. Turn on your camera. Let's see.
I don't have it now. I'm saying I can grow it. I don't have them. I said I can. I used to have them when I was like 19 or 20.
Do we believe in brothers?
You said you had the perfect face for us. Turn on your camera. Let's see.
No, I'm saying I can grow a perfect set of handlebars.
Well, grow them and come back and talk to us then.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, you know what? I'll fucking do that for you guys. Just for you.
And when we first started out, I remember me and Chris did our first live stream or something. Chris showed his face. Now all of a sudden you don't want to show his face.
I've shown my face a few times.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, where was I?
Probably high, because that was that time you were going through your edible phase.
Oh.
Yeah.
100-gram gummies or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, my buddy brought me more gummies. I'm fucked right up, man. Oh my god.
You're probably right.
Dak, a few times, like when on a panel like this, you've nodded off.
Oh, I know.
Hey, it's all good. That might be me next week. I'm in the drug test window, but I got some gummies in the cabinet, so we'll see what happens here. So.
I have to quit. I quit those because too not good.
No, got a little bit fucked up there when you hit the 200 milligram mark.
The 300, I couldn't walk to my room. I was crawling. It was bad. No, it wasn't funny at all. Just about pissed my pants. Oh,
It's funny right now.
wasn't good.
Oh God! Holy
Yeah,
fuck!
yeah,
The hamster was on 3 hours ago. I totally missed that too. Jesus Christ!
He comes on 6 times a day on the weekend.
Yeah, he doesn't ever tell anybody when he's coming on. He just pops on,
Yeah.
does his thing, and then runs away.
Yeah,
Like,
He's a ninja.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well,
I want. We need to put a bell on him so we know when he's coming on.
Yeah, we do, because I'd like to be there. Because I always miss this, because I don't get notifications at all, really. And I hate missing streams, but I just do, and that's why I always constantly checking my phone, just who's on, because if I don't, I'll miss them.
I was cooking in the kitchen today, and my mom was in there, and she was like, and I had hamster playing, and she was like, "Why does he need to swear so much?"
you probably shouldn't introduce her to me.
No.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't been struck down for language alone. I listened to myself or a stream we did the other day to find that clip of Father Saunders, right?
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck, I say fuck a lot.
Oh, God. Hey, speaking of that,
Yeah.
where is Saunders? Is he okay?
I think he's okay.
Well,
I think he's fine. I sent him an invite to this, but he hadn't come.
Well, he had the big stomach problem there, and he looked like shit, and he was pretty sick, and he didn't look too good. Right when I think him and Good Mother did that stream with Saunders' mom, and he said he was taking a bunch of meds. He didn't sound that good. He didn't look that good. And
Did he get that fecal matter transplant?
I don't know what's going on. He had something going on with his stomach. I don't know. I haven't seen him, so I'm just wondering if he's
maybe we should all donate a Pringles can full of crap. Everybody get his address.
He's in Nebraska, isn't he?
Yeah,
yes, he is.
I got the idea from this guy online.
But the Alaska pipeline?
What's that?
You want to give Saunders an Alaska pipeline?
Yeah, well, we'll all just donate, fecal matter transplant, to him.
You guys know what an Alaska pipeline is?
Nah, I don't know what is it.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
Oh,
that's where you shit into a condom and freeze it.
I already don't like where this is going.
Gross.
Alberta pipeline.
Yeah, well, that'll be Alberta pipeline.
Yeah.
you shit in a Pringles can and don't freeze it.
No.
Let that ferment.
That's a freaking hilarious video.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the old school pop shit. Yeah. That is hilarious.
Dirty Sanchez. Yeah, Dirty Sanchez. Oh, the crap that they get fucking sent is hilarious.
Make Iker rich. Okay, I will make Iker rich. I'm probably going to be eating myself, but keep going.
That's okay. We'll be here. We'll be here.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah,
with you coming in now at this time, did you comment earlier about what are your thoughts on women in our whatever general space?
Yeah, I said my piece and I jumped off before you got on. I was actually just downstairs firing up the oven when I seen you got on.
Okay.
Say it again, Chris.
I was downstairs firing up the oven.
Oh, say it again.
Oh, you want me to start all over?
No.
Fuck.
Well, I just like you got like a Cliff's Notes version, just your general thoughts.
No, like I said, I miss most of the conversations in the chat when I'm on panels and stuff. I try to watch more and more, or as much as I possibly can, more often. But I do find it a bit distracting, right? But I have heard that there's been some shit go down. I mean, I had the thing with Celibate Scorpion and Riggs. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I didn't understand where everybody was coming from. I'm fine with anybody having an opinion. Come on in with your fucking opinion. If it gets torn apart by the people in the chat, tough shit. If you do, you can disagree on things and not have to fucking basically be separated. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't need a goddamn referee. You should be able to disagree on things and fucking move forward.
Who did that? I got a question here. With this Zachariah 12:8 brother, what the hell happened between him and Good Mother?
I don't know. Don't care.
Something did.
I don't
know.
But anyways, I just made everybody that didn't have a ranch now.
Oh my God. The whole thing's blue.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, I get the impression, though, that maybe not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the impression that you and I think similarly, as far as similarly, if I can get the words out, that you and I are anti-censorship. So I'm not opposed, and I've said it before, having women, come in and give their opinion, but at the same time, if they're talking nonsense, it's,
Yeah, absolutely, Rev.
Yeah.
Some come in with a pretty good, point of view on certain topics. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna come in though, fucking still living in a fantasy world where everything is fucking rainbow and sunshine and only the men are at fault, you're gonna get fucking torn apart here pretty quick. Welcome to the den of lions. You're the piece of meat, right? And when that happens, I'm not going to jump in and fucking defend you. You have just literally signed your own death warrant in the conversation, right? And you're bringing no fucking valid points, right? That stream that I just did the other day, where I pulled up the conversation that Good Mother and Unwanted Contriver were having over the TFM and the MRA chick. Right? She basically started the conversation off with literally out of the book feminist talking points. And she claims to be a men's rights activist.
That's right. That bitch was so fucking not George Bush hypocritical.
When TFM mentioned that, repealing the 19th, which is your guys' voting thing, is what I put together anyway for women, right?
Right.
Was a good thing. She automatically went to, well, it's rape culture. So you just want women to have fucking babies and be raped all the time. Yeah, that's exactly what happened in society. Before you got the right to vote, you were all being raped 24/7. You walk down the street with your fucking groceries, you got raped. You went to fucking hang out your clothes, you got raped in your yard. You went to sleep and turned off your lamp, your oil lamp, and you were getting raped as soon as that happened.
Graped.
Sorry. Graped.
Grape.
Yeah, it's delusion. It's delusion to the utmost power.
Yeah. To say that men have all the power in this society, you're
it's a
dead
joke.
wrong. Some men have power, and what do? They give you women power for your fucking vote because they have to convince you.
All this?
What's that?
I said, who was saying all of this?
She was apparently, this is a in-deep member of the men's right activist movement.
It was a chick?
She went, it was a chick. She went on to a debate panel where TFM was the primary guest.
Okay.
And
Karen Strong?
No. Trust me, if it was Karen Strong, she'd be able to make an argument. This was just some other random chick, right? And she literally. What's that?
Fiamico?
I have no. It wasn't Janice. No, Janice would never fucking do that. Never. Janice does not believe that the rape culture is a thing. She knows it's not, right? And she doesn't believe for a second that if you took away a woman's right to vote, that it would be just rape 24/7. Trust me. I can find the video.
If anything, they have no issues trying to put men into prison on false allegations, and then they really do involved in a grape culture. So, yeah, you can ask about that.
I have seen. Well, I'm sure you guys have seen one of the clips of Jordan Peterson talking to a reporter from some fucking news channel, completely irrelevant, where she was essentially saying, men aren't raped nearly as much as women.
Bullshit.
That was a completely false statement right off the fucking get-go. He didn't fully have the answer to it, but he clearly pointed out that this does not indicate that everyone in this fucking society, every man in this society is out to fucking rape women. You know what I mean? Like it's just not the facts. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, with the statistics that they use to cite that stuff is they do not count the prison rapes.
They don't even count rapes against men that happen in the open. They do not fucking count it. She was literally saying that men never get raped.
Most of the pedophiles are homosexual pedophiles.
Right, but
every once in a while a girl will get it, but most of the people that are fucking children are guys fucking little boys.
Right, but she was literally saying that men Brandon, don't get raped.
Brandon, this is where I'm going to have to cut you off on this, deal, because this is what got Hermit's channel deleted. So you might want to ease up on this particular subject, because making fun of the Rainbow Mafia during Rainbow Month is not actually a really good thing.
No, it ain't Rainbow Month anymore. And if they get me, they get me. I've only got 86 subscribers.
Plus, I'm a double transgender, dude.
Oh, okay.
What are you identifying?
Well, I guess we're saying
he's a male lesbian.
No, I was a transgender female, right? So I went from male to female, and then I transgendered back.
Nice.
I'm also double transracial. So I was born white, and I decided to be black, and then I went back to white again.
Damn.
I know. Don't you guys wish you thought of that?
That's some high-speed shit there.
Fucking right. You want to fucking get confusing? Let's get confusing.
Yeah.
What about your citizenship?
Like suggested years ago.
Are you still Canadian, or do you identify as trans-Canadian?
I identify as the Emperor of Canada.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. You do.
You cannot deny it. They can't even question it. Literally cannot legally question it.
All of Canada, or just British Columbia or Victoria?
All of Canada. It's all mine now, motherfucker.
Even Newfoundland?
That's where I was born, motherfucker. Of course, that's mine.
That's where they're going to put up the museum after we hang him.
I thought it was pronounced Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Yeah, you say it fast enough, it makes sense.
Yeah, but it's pronounced Newfoundland.
Yeah, literally Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Boy, them Vikings could sure, make out some great.
Those were the Indians.
No, that was Cabot.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But he wasn't a creative sort. That's for sure. Where the fuck is this? You will have to go to my last stream, but it's what Good Mother posted there when she was on with Contriver and TFM was on the thing.
Holy
I'm trying to find it because she had to re-upload everything. Not everything is there, but I know that one is somewhere.
Okay. Hey guys, can I interrupt for a second? I just had a donation. Apparently our brother, Mr. Hemi 4-Speed, has just paid Ike to make my intro. So
cool.
Thank you, Hemi, man. Thank you so much, brother. That's really cool. Thank you so much. Wow.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, well, I'll once I get off here, I'll tonight before I go to sleep, I'll send Ike those videos that I want him to see, or if you can make something out of them.
Dude, get on Discord with him and just kind of throw ideas at him and let him work his magic.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll send him the videos and then we'll talk on Discord or whatever.
I should have fucking recorded that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be like
later, Ike. Good night.
Good night, Ike. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Ike.
Cheers to Mr. Hemi. Appreciate it.
God bless Mr. Hemi.
Yeah.
And God bless Ike for his fucking computer and editing skills.
Yeah, damn. He's a good man to have in our group here.
Oh, where the fuck is this? So, SC, you might have to go through the last stream I did, buddy. Because I can't find the actual video, but it was played there. And she literally, once he got his connection figured out, right? And they could hear each other again, that was literally the first fucking words out of her mouth. If you take away our right to vote, we're going to be all raped every day, everywhere, and we have to have kids.
Yeah, I thought you were referring to Good Mother, and it's like, that doesn't sound like anything that she would say.
No. It was what they put up. Her and Unwanted Contriver posted it. So I think it was Unwanted Contriver linked it to her. There's also a nice little call out that Unwanted did just before that.
Yeah.
Basically throwing this guy who believes that racism is such a problem right under the fucking bus. You know, he can do that and get away with it, right?
Yeah, SC, just go back and watch Chris's last 5 streams. You should be able to find it somewhere in there.
It was just the last one I did.
Gee, thanks, Ralph. That won't take long.
Yeah, you can go watch all 5. You're going to be there for about 11 hours.
Jesus.
No, I had a long conversation with Real Talk and with Gray that involved, the not only chameleons, but like, racism, sexism, and ageism, and how all of these things are basically just different variations on a theme as far as like class warfare, that's been provided for by the critical theory playbook from the communists. And so it's like these folks, they use any type of method that they can get their hands on to try to keep us all separated, because if they keep us all separated and fighting at the bottom, that makes it so much easier for them to strip away a little bit more and a little bit more. A lot of people aren't aware that your government is basically a corporation that's designed to take away your rights and your wealth and put it in the pockets of the people that really don't give a shit about you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just that simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Our government is no longer here to serve you. Actually, they may never have been here to serve you.
And just remember, Emperor, when you invade Greenland, the Greenland is part of Denmark, and you're going to have to fight the Danes.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to have to do a whole lot of fighting in most countries. That's the honest to God's truth.
Yeah.
That's the honest to God's truth. You're going to have resistance. Of course, the people in charge are not going to want to give up their power and start actually serving the people or be replaced to serve the people. So they'll have to fucking face a noose. And I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that.
As long as we get to drag them down the street behind our horses, that's okay.
Well, that'll be for the aftermath, right? Like once the country's conquered and stuff,
Well, we can do that during too. No problem.
Well, if you're not busy, that's fine. But
what kind of horses? Like Clydesdales or just any kind?
I figure Clydesdales will get it done right. Plus,
Yeah, I'm a big guy. I need a big horse.
Big guy. I got a couple Clydesdales down the street that a lady owns, and I can just borrow hers.
Oh man, yeah. That would actually leave a solid impression then.
Yeah, dude.
And just think about the poo.
She's She's a real nice lady, and it's funny because she's getting up there, right? And she's really small, but these fucking horses are just massive. So it's like it looks like sticking a kid on an adult horse. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. just drive by her, and like the horse's neck and head basically is the whole length of her body. You know what I mean? Like it's just like sticking another horse's head on the back. Same length.
Midget. Yeah.
Well, she's small, right? She's small. She comes from the era where they weren't all fat pigs.
Yeah. Man, what a concept, huh? You know.
Yeah. But it's funny. And
Yeah.
she's got some beautiful looking animals there.
Sweet.
Yep. So yeah, no, we're good for horses if you want to start that. Like I said, if you're not busy, we'll get started right away. But for the quick,
I got to open. My schedule's open, brother. So
perfect. So we're gonna give any of the local authorities, right, the big old warning, like you're under new management, and then we're gonna take the town officials, and we're gonna tell them basically you work for us now, or we can fucking tie you to this horse, and Brandon's gonna take you for a long ride. And we'll have the people re-elect somebody new, which is no problem. We'll be done in a day. Whole city taken care of in a day.
But they're not going to be on horseback though for the ride, right?
No, they'll be behind. Yeah. Now Brandon had the idea of tying it to their testicles, but then into the problem of
I never say that. But
what if it's a woman? You ain't tying it to her clit.
I've never gone through the thoughts on tying it to the genitals. It's always been sort of a foot and tie it to their feet and drag them.
Oh, well, I got a better one. We're going to use the old wood hooks. We're going to get the pelvic bone to make sure that this actually stays attached. Yeah. Nobody said it was going to be pleasant.
Well, anyways, gentlemen, my battery is dying. So, can I get your final thoughts?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Brandon, I'll start off. Brandon, hey, man, appreciate you hosting us, and thanks for having me on. It was a good discussion. I mean, we kind of got off track. Well, I wasn't here for the early part, but
we always go off track
a little bit, but it's all good. Good discussion. Good panel. Dak, thanks for coming on, Chris. SCE, good seeing you, brother, and appreciate it, man. Just in general.
Well, I appreciate you, sir, and all that you've done over the years. And you know what? If there was ever an underrated channel, it's you. Hopefully we can all fix that. But yeah, no, thanks, Brandon, for having me, buddy, and everybody for coming in for the conversation. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Brandon. And like I say, we just need to, we need to grow with the times with MGTOW. We just need to grow with the times, man, and stay together, bros before hoes kind of deal. And just a quick announcement. Pulse Kebab will be streaming in 40 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Brandon, gentlemen, thank you. Have a good evening.
You too, SC.
You too,
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I got one alibi though too. Like with the general overall women discussion or whatever in our ranks, so to speak. Yeah, just keep it in perspective. That's kind of, I guess, my little final thoughts on that.
Good advice.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell anybody how to run their lives or run their channels. If you guys want to communicate with women and do that type of stuff, that's great. Just please, 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 please do not let them drive a wedge between us. This brotherhood that we share, we share is more important, and it's longer lasting too.
Yeah, It's never been about hating women, but you can't ignore them either. So it is what it is.
All right.
Great point.
I don't let women on my channel.
No problem, man.
bottom line, what Brandon said, I think is just a great point. Just don't let them drive a wedge between us, between what we got,
Definitely. All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right, see you, Dad.
All right.
Appreciate
See you guys.
it.
Riggs, you really need to get your fucking eyes checked. If I'm a woman, oh my God, there ain't no fucking hope for the species. All right.
All right, Brandon.
Peace
Hey, man,
out,
appreciate it,
brothers.
brother. Take care.
Good night.